I felt like I didn't belong until I found my inner truth. Hi, my name is May, and I am your host of this podcast. I want to invite you on this spiritual journey to find love, acceptance, inner truth, and a sense of belonging, in spite of a multicultural background. Let's get together and overcome our issues with labels and stop trying to fit in boxes that were not made for us. Let's stop looking at what makes us different and see what brings us together without losing our authenticity. If you like the podcast, please give it a 5-star rating. This will give more people the opportunity to find us, or share it with someone who will benefit of it. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about inner resistance and what it does with us. Have fun and let's dive right in. Aloha, servus everybody, and aloha as well to everybody around out there. I'm testing this new format to see how this works, being live on the fan page on Facebook and in Instagram. So hello everybody out there. I'm trying this new thing out because I've been meaning to put up another episode of the podcast, and so I've decided to actually record it on live today. So yes, sorry if there's anything coming up weirdly. Today is a very special day because it's April 30th, which is called in Germany Walpurgisnacht. And I believe it's one of the 4 most important, energetic holidays that we have around the year. You probably know summer solstice, winter solstice, and you know Halloween as well, which is also a very important thing to happen. And then, I mean, not the Halloween parties. I'm really talking about Halloween as the holiday it's supposed to be where... Is it All Hallows Eve, I think, in English? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it's actually the time where we celebrate actually the end of the year and, the ancestors. And it's actually the opposite of what we're celebrating today, which is Walpurgisnacht. And Walpurgisnacht is originally celebrating the... the fertility of the year, like the new creation, coming back into life, creating new, making new. So that's something wonderful, I believe, that we should celebrate. And today I did something. I have my own cards. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I learned how to do my own tarot cards on Hawaii, and so I decided to pick a card for today's energy, and we got this energy. I'm gonna put it in here so that everybody sees. It's accept resistance. I don't know if you guys are gonna be seeing it the right way, but anyhow, so the accept resistance card. And I was thinking it's so weird because for me, the energies that we have been having in the past couple of days felt very much like, okay, let's go, let's get rid of old stuff, a lot of, letting go of old stuff and, creating something new and coming back into the new power and starting to do new stuff. So it felt weird to draw that card. And I'm like, what could that mean? But then if you really let it sink a little bit, I realized, of course, with the whole change that we're going through right now, with all the movements that are happening right now, of course, it has to do with accepting the resistance that we have. That means that it's completely natural, and we are all we're all on the path of enlightenment. We're all on the path of learning stuff, but it's completely natural as human beings to actually feel resistance in certain things. And I feel that a lot of times we feel or we think that feeling, that we're not, especially when we're spiritual beings, that we're not allowed to feel resistance, that we're supposed to go through with it with an ease. And come on, let's be honest. It's never easy. And it's never with ease. So, and I'm not trying to make it bad for anyone, but I'm just saying, be patient with yourself. Be careful with yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. is completely okay even for us to have resistance. And because I feel that sometimes we pressure ourselves more, and because we pressure ourselves, the resistance gets even worse. So I think this card wanted to remind us to accept the resistance, that it's completely okay for us to feel resistance, to have that inside of us, and not to pressure ourselves with that. And what I find that is amazing, it's also giving us a tool to actually overcome everything, because I feel, and I don't know, please correct me if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel, and that's something that I have noticed with people around me, with my clients, when we allow ourselves to accept the resistance, then we are able to let it go. And it's so magical the moment we actually accept it. That's when we actually allow it to happen. Sometimes, and I'm not, there are moments where it might take a little bit, but usually, most of the time, a lot of the times, the moment you accept the resistance, it's like it becomes clear, and it's like, okay, now I'm accepting it, and it's okay. Because once you accept it, once you give it your energy, and you're like, okay, hello resistance, nice for you to be here. I don't have to run and do stuff pretty fast. We can go a little bit slower. It happens, and it works. And that's one of the things that I love. And I think it was Confucius that said, if you want to go fast, go slow. And that's something that reminds me of this, because in the moment that we accept that we just sometimes need resistance, and we need to go through the resistance one more time to overcome whatever topic we have. Sometimes we want to let go of something, but we're still holding on, and it's okay for us to hold on. And if you allow yourself to hold on to it a little bit longer and accept it, that right now you're holding on to it, in that moment of acceptance, the release can happen. So that's one of the things I wanted to bring you today on this wonderful Walpurgisnacht. Again, I'm like, hold on, let me check, because now you got me checking. Because I forgot to check before I started this live. If there is a translation, and actually it's called Walpurgis Night, the night of April 30th. So yes, this is it. This is the Walpurgisnacht. I hope you can enjoy the energies that are coming with it, the beautiful energies that are embracing us and giving us power to create a lot of things. It's an energy of creation. That's why if you feel like you're not creating right now, accept it. That's the resistance that just happens, and it will happen the moment it's there for you. So with these words for you guys, hoping you enjoyed today's episode, sending out a big hug to everybody. A lot of love. Be safe. Be patient with yourself. Be well. Most of all, be well. And be good. And just servus, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.